boy Heaven Hollywood back on IE Network, and this is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Joe Budden, you done did it now. You got the Army on your ass. Boy, they on you like stank on shit. So before we get to what happened with Joe Budden and the comments he made about BTS that got the BTS Army going crazy, we'll get into some other BTS news. So there was a picture going around that was from the Grammys, allegedly, and Tay from the group BTS had a very eventful night. First, he was putting the mack down on Olivia Rodrigo, and the pictures with him whispering in her ear and the video with him whispering in her ear went viral. Now, a lot of people said it was for a skit, but they sure did have a whole lot of chemistry for that skit. And wouldn't that be cool if one of the main members from BTS got with the it girl in pop right now, Olivia Rodrigo? But people were talking about that. Like I said, everybody thought it was, people said it was a skit, but man, that looked real to me. That looked like real chemistry. Now, the other thing about Tay is there's a picture going around of him smoking. And a lot of people are dragging him on Twitter for him smoking. And a lot of the BTS fans were upset. Now, it was mostly other people, trying to drag him. But there was some BTS fans that was upset that he was caught smoking at the Grammys. So what's your thought on that? I don't really think it's a big deal. The kid was caught smoking. Unless there's some sort of strict rule at the Grammys that you can't smoke. I mean, I'm not really sure. I don't think there is like a strict rule, but there's a picture of him smoking. Now, moving on to Joe Budden and BTS. Joe Budden, as you all know, is a former rapper, and he now heads the biggest podcast on urban radio, the Joe Budden Podcast, with Ice and Ish. They are his co-stars, his co-hosts. So Joe made a comment and said, well, I'm going to let you see what Joe said, and then we're going to come back and try to dissect this. Give me one moment.
I hate them BTS.
Nah, you wildin' now.
I've wowed before.
Okay. We know.
I don't want no smoke.
Tell me why. They sound too good. The music ain't bad. You
Sound
can't say
alright,
the music is bad. Tell me why, though.
Do I need a reason?
Yeah, come on. You should.
You don't have a reason?
If you don't have a reason, that's disgusting.
I hate them.
But there's no reason why?
I hate them. I don't have to divulge my reason to you. I just hate them. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to see them dance moves. I don't want to see you come down from the sky in the little umbrella. I don't want to see your four Codys come from the audience and then link up like Voltron to do all 98 degrees moves. I don't want to see none of it. I want to see it. I know they big. I know it's China. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to.
It's Korea, but
Korea. I don't want to see Korean sink.
You like D.
Cringe. Those were the words of Joe Budden from the Joe Budden Podcast. And Ice and Ish, his co-host. I'm going to say this, man. You have a right to like whoever you want. You have a right to not like someone's music. If Joe Budden came on and said, you know what, I don't like BTS because I'm just not into their music. I just don't like their music. If he said that, then I get it. Everyone has a preference. But to say, first of all, get where they're from wrong. China, they're not from China. Everyone knows they're from Korea. So for you to get that wrong, as in you were just throwing it out there like, oh, well, it's all the same, China, Japan, Korea. No, it's not. It's not all the same. These guys have been busting their tails to finally get and break out in America. Do you know how long they've been big in Korea? And for you to just say you don't want to see them come down, you don't want to see their 98-degree dance moves. What it is with Joe is Joe believes that they're culture vultures. That's what he needs to say. He believes they're culture vultures. He believes that they steal black music and they steal black dance moves and they steal black performance techniques and whatever. That's what he believes. Because I don't know any other reason why you would dislike these guys. And like I said, you don't have to like their music. You don't have to like their music. But I mean, come on, for you to say that type of stuff about this group, it's giving, racial overtones. I don't want to see Koreans sink. What's that? I mean, come on, Joe. Korean sink. What do you mean by that? You see, if someone says, and they saw someone's tweet that said, just say you're a racist and xenophobic and be done with it. So a lot of BTS Army who's dragging Joe, half of them think they dragging the President of the United States. They don't know who Joe Budden is. Half of them think they're dragging Joe Biden. I'm just waiting for a Trump tweet. Donald Trump would never. I'm waiting for that. Bring Trump back. That's why Trump's better than you. They'd be like, what? Why are they tweeting that? Oh, they think they're talking to Joe Biden. But the BTS Army is dragging Joe Budden for filth. And you know what? In this instance, Joe, just don't go there. You heard Parks in the back say, I don't want no smoke. Park know what it is. Parks know how the Army's giving it up. But let me know in the comments, do you think do you think Joe Budden has a right to say he doesn't like BTS and it doesn't matter what the reason is? Or, do you think he shouldn't just publicly hate on the group without a reason to hate them, to dislike them? It seems like he, is tired of seeing them. I mean, because you're saying, Joe, have you went to see them live? How do you know what they do in their show? And they're stealing 98 degrees dance moves. Oh, boy. It's your boy, Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm riding with BTS on this one.